Well, tonight, an event highlighting the Irish and Scottish heritage took place at the UMD campus, setting the stage for the St. Patrick's Day holiday later this month. The Duluth Scottish Heritage Association is holding their 13th annual spring concert tomorrow. The event will feature Irish dancing, folk singing, the Twin Ports bagpipe, and drum band. Organizers say the event not only highlights cultural heritage, but also history, as many immigrants from Scotland and Ireland made a footprint in the Northland as well.
Either street names or buildings that have Scottish names they're named after. So there is a deep history here in the community of Scottish and Irish descent.
Reed says Highland dancing has been going on for 50+ years in the Northland, as it's a family tradition passed on to each new generation. The family-friendly event will be held tomorrow night from 5 to 7 p.m. at UMD's Weber Hall.